Well, if ever a shot sums up the last hour of racing, that's it. Very heavy rain, and an educated guess, that might be Team GB, who've actually changed their body to a slightly different colour. That car not really wanting to restart, having been upturned. And you can see that the dust that we had earlier has gone, and we are racing in a quagmire. I am told by our director that that is Malta, who, his eyes are better than mine. The wing end plates where the numbers are, I can't see it all. Malta have done well and got up into 5th place. They're relishing these muddy conditions. Now here's the Germans in the pits. We worried about their tactics earlier on, about doing that engine change when it didn't seem necessary, but this is France, and well, that is a major repair. Look, they've gone inside, they're not even in the pit lane, and that is forced maintenance, nothing routine about that. Here's Italy. Look at the colour of that car. You can just about see the tricolore on the front. Now while this is going on, of course, everyone else still racing. Oh, now that's the wildcard driver, and he's not happy. He's off the podium, so where's the car? The car's in the pit lane. There's Nick Damon. Now, clutch. I'm hearing Nick saying clutch spring problem for that car. Now, that's the second time it's had a clutch spring problem, and this is costing them time, and this time, this problem is going to cost them the lead. Here comes Hungary. They're making up time and will take the lead here, whilst the wildcard team, remember that second Spanish team, is still in the pit lane. Well, they've taken over to refuel it, but it's still not starting. And coming back, the time is leaching away. They are losing a lot of time here. This is a disaster for them. They'd fought back from that problem early on. Now here's Finland. They're coming up as well, making up positions. In from 5th, here's Greece. Oh, that's a very, very slow stop indeed. Now they'll give it a wash off just to, clearly to have a quick look around. But that, I think, is a portent of more problems, because that car came in far too slowly. Now here's the wildcards. They are back out again, but they have dropped down now to 4th position. Well, it's going to be a big ask. We've got half the race still to run, but a big ask now. They're going to have to be pretty much trouble-free right through the second half of the race if they're going to get back on terms and confirm from the pit lane. 2 problems with that clutch spring has really cost them their lead. Now, there's Slovenia. Now they're benefiting up to 5th position from problems from other teams, including Iceland here, who are not having a good day. Their position pretty much in free fall at the minute, as they're going to be lucky to hold on to a position inside the top 10. And Greece having problems as well. That's another team that are dropping down, benefiting that Slovenian car that we saw a moment or two ago. But here's the leaders as we come to the end of this hour. This is Hungary, and they've done a cracking job to be leading it in these conditions.
Thanks, John. Yes, it is still raining. We are in Spain, and conditions are really tough for those drivers. Hopefully things will pick up. It wasn't always like that, though. Let's remind ourselves of how things were this morning when Nick arrived at the track.
Race morning dawns on a fine, sunny Spanish morning. The refrains of Spanish Europop playing behind the speakers, and the sense of anticipation amongst the 16 teams about to take the start of this 12-hour endurance race. But first, we have qualifying, and obviously the team presentation before the engines start roaring at midday.
Well, the engines are roaring, and we've got to get back to the race because Nick is with our hero, the Polish driver, Jack. He can keep going for 6 hours, you know.
Really?
Yeah. He's a phenomenon. He's been kicked off the stand. He's controversial, but he can keep going. They can't stop him, only they have. And now Nick's talking to him trackside.
We're with the Iron Man of the Polish team. It's Jack. You ran 6 hours. Why?
Why? Because in our team we have only two real drivers.
So will your teammate, who's up there, be doing the other 6 hours, or will other members have a go?
Yes, but I don't know then he can. Maybe I must go up and change.
Well done so far.
Yeah, let's keep a close eye on that one. Newsflash, it stopped raining. Let's check in with John Hindhoff for the next instalment of Race Action.
Well, as you can see, the sun beginning to sink below the horizon, and the team who have really done the best over the last hour or so have been Hungary. Tremendous